We're just going to do a quick little tutorial on some things to help you as a student in the West Virginia Learns. As we start this journey together, it's new to all of us. It's new to your instructors. It's new to the whole state of West Virginia. So we're excited that you're taking this journey with us. We're hoping we grow stronger as we go through this year, and we're excited to see the great things you're going to do. The first thing is you have to get to the site. So we go to West Virginia Learns, and that's the address up there. You put that in your browser, and you should come to a home page. And when you get to this home page, there should be some information on the home page for you, and things like the coming Wednesday, September 16th, Wellness Wednesday for grades K through 5. So you always want to watch for little announcements that will be up there, and anything important that you need to know about. And then you'll see at the bottom there's different classes, so you can click on your class and you can go to your courses to start seeing your work. When you click on your course, the first thing you're going to see is announcements or news, and your teachers will keep that up to date with announcements maybe about your Teams meeting or something like that. So you want to make sure you always look at that. You can usually see a picture of your teacher and their name and their email address. When you go on down under the picture, you will see a place to check your email, and to check your email you go to Office 365, and the arrow there is pointing to the little box. It's Outlook, and that's how you can check your email. You will need to download the Office 365 to your computer. When you go to your home page, you'll see the little boxes around the top, and we're going to talk now about the content. The content is where you'll find all your lessons. And when you go to content, you're always going to have a table of contents, orientation, a welcome, getting started, and then you start into your modules. Well, always look in that course information, because it's got a lot of good information for you and it will help you continue on and make your journey a little smoother. When you click that, the course information, you're going to have all different types of information there. The one thing I want to really let you see, because I've had a lot of questions, is the pacing chart. On the pacing chart, you want to click the traditional pace by segment. And when you do that, you're going to see that it comes up with 2 different schedules, and each are 18 weeks. Our school year is 36 weeks, so our first semester is 18 weeks. So from now until December, the first semester, you need to figure out how you're going to get all your work done, because you're not going to have a teacher that's going to be there to tell you you need to do this lesson or that lesson. So you're going to have to figure out how to get that lesson done. So in the pacing guide, you can go down there and put the dates that you want to complete your work. And you just want to make sure you give yourself time. Don't fall behind. You can work ahead if you do quality work. Don't just hurry through it to get it done. Make sure you're taking time to learn the lessons and read and listen to some of the videos that are on there. Next, you go to Getting Started. And when you do that, you'll have a menu, and you can go to the different things that will help you too. What do you need to know about these lessons? How do you navigate them? What are lessons and assignments? What's the difference in that? Course specifics, online learning. So you just need to go through each of those and see what the content is in those. And when you do that, you're going to have other different buttons at the top. And you'll have the glossary, the little print button, resources, toolbox. You can bookmark your page so as you go through your lessons, you can come back to where you left off when it's time to stop and you want to start again. But the one thing I want to talk about is the speech tool. And the speech tool, when you click on that, you'll be able to hit buttons and it will read the pages to you. So if somebody's not there to read to you or to help you read and you just don't understand it or there are words you don't know, you can click the speech tool and click the little triangle and it will read it to you. You also can tell how many pages are in this lesson, and the green arrows take you through that, but the white arrows at the top will take you to the next lesson. And you also, if you click on the box with the numbers in it, you can see how many pages and how far you've made it and how many more pages you need to do. So you want to make sure you do all the pages and read all the pages in your lessons. Next, when you go to your modules, when your modules come up, and I've clicked on 4 explorations, it will take you through each of the lessons, and if you see the little gray writing underneath each lesson, it will tell you if you've got external tools, which means it something may need printed off, and then it's probably going to need to be put in the Dropbox to be graded, or if you have a quiz, or if you have an assignment. And the assignment will also be put in the Dropbox. So you just need to go through those and make sure that you do the assignments, make sure you put things in the Dropbox. If you email them to teachers, teachers can't see them, and also when they grade them, they don't go in the grade book. So you need to make sure that you put those assignments in the Dropbox when it asks you to. To upload, when you get to something that needs uploaded, it will take you to this page and it will tell you to upload. And so you can record audio or you can choose existing things that are already in the platform. But if it tells you to put something in the Dropbox, you need to upload it. In the example on this one, there's a little printer there. So that one needs printed off. So you have to print off that form. And when you do, it looks like this. So once you have it, there's a download button at the top, and it will ask you if you want to save it. So you can save it to your computer and print it off. And then when you upload, a little box will come up and you can go look for it wherever you saved it on your computer. And then when you upload it, you'll see the submissions up there. It'll be listed. This right here talks about an interactive notebook. An interactive notebook is just a notebook that you keep. It might be a file folder, it may be a notebook, but somewhere that you keep all the things that you print or anything that you might download. If you keep a paper copy, you're going to want to keep a copy of this in your notebook. For instance, when you're doing writing lessons, this one says, in your interactive notebook, write your first name. Make sure to hold your pencil the way you learned in the video. So you will have watched a video and it's asking you to practice. So you need to make sure and keep that in your interactive notebook so you can watch along the way to see how much you progress. And your teacher may ask to see it when you do your Teams meetings. Assignments. When you click assignments, when you look over to the right, you're going to have this little box pop up and you'll be able to see your quizzes and things that are to be put in your Dropbox. When you click quizzes, you'll have a list of all your quizzes and you'll be able to see how many attempts you've taken, if you have feedback, or if you have if they've been graded. So you can have a list of your quizzes. You don't have to go back through and look through all of your different lessons. Same thing with the Dropbox. you'll be able to see which assignments need to be in the Dropbox. So if you have assignments that you aren't quite sure whether you should put them in the Dropbox, you can come here and you can see if you've submitted everything. Because if you haven't submitted it, the teacher can't grade it. So make sure you've submitted everything in the Dropbox. Next, we're going to look at My Tools. And in My Tools is where you find your class list. And the little pink square is your class list, and you can see who's in your class. You can see who the facilitators are. The facilitators are people from your school or your county that are responsible for registering you and responsible for helping you with your devices, or if you need supplies or print-offs, you talk to your county facilitator. And now we're going to look at grades. We kind of went out of order, but it will still work. When you look at grades, you can see that some things, it looks like a little bracket with a piece of paper in it. Those are things you put in the Dropbox. The little bubble is things that are from the discussions. And when you see a question mark, that means those are things that are quizzes. So as your teacher grades them, they'll be in the grade book. Everybody starts with a 0% for your totals in your grades. And as you do your assignments, those grades will go up. So you can go here and see what your grades are. And who to contact. This is always a question. If you need help with your username and password, or supplies, or technical support with your devices, or assistance with registration or dropping classes, you need to contact your school facilitator. If you need help with assistance with assignments, or navigating in the West Virginia Learns platform, or questions answered about grades, you can contact your instructor. So if you have questions, make sure you contact someone. And if it's not the right person, I'm sure they'll guide you to the right person. We just want to help you in any way we can. And we just want to make this year successful. We just want to thank you for taking this journey with us, and always do your best and strive for excellence. And just know that there's a lot of people that are working hard for you, and we just want you to be the very best you can be. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this.